Hi friends, good morning. So today's class is about none other than a blackberry eye girl and whose lock of hair is straying on her forehead and who left us in incognito and whose smile who can remember forever and ever. She is none other than Mahanati Savitri. Mahanati Savitri. She was born in 4th January 1936, Chirravuru, Guntur district, Andhra Pradesh. And she died on 26th December 1981 at the age of 45 in Madras, Tamil Nadu. And her spouse name was Gemini Ganeshan and her other names were Mahanati Savitri, Nadigayar Tilagam, and she had 2 children and she got prestigious awards like Rashtrapati Award and some Nandi Awards. And her father died when she was 6 months old, after which her mother took Savitri and older sibling Maruti to live with an aunt and uncle. Her uncle Komareddy Venkataramaya Chowdhury enrolled her in classes when she began to show a talent for dance. Savitri married Tamil actor Gemini Ganeshan in 1952, having first met him in 1948. The marriage led to a permanent rift with her uncle because Gemini Ganeshan was already married and had 4 daughters and was involved in an affair with Pushpavalli. Her marriage became public when she signed a photograph as Savitri Ganeshan. Ganeshan later acknowledged that he had 2 daughters with Pushpavalli while married to Savitri, with whom he had a daughter and a son. And she is best known for her work in films such as Devadasu in 1953, Ardangi 1955, Todikodalu 1957, and The Great Maya Bazaar in 1957, and Mangalibalam in 1958, and Chivarku Migiledi 1960, Moga Manasulu 1963, Dr. Chakravarti 1964 and Varakatnam in 1968. And that was a memorable pictures of Savitri. In today's class, we want to show a tribute. What do you mean of tribute? An act of showing respect to the golden lady and the great actresses Savitri. The Indian film industry has completed 100 years in the year 2013. It is a fitting tribute to the world of cinema to recollect our favorite films, producers, directors, actors and music and art directors. What does it mean of fitting tribute? Means suitable tribute. Fitting means suitable tribute. Telugu audiences are proud of many great producers, directors and artists. Savitri is one such prestigious artist. Ever since she was 8, she evinced interest. Evinced means showed interest in learning dance. Later, she associated herself with the theatre. She formed a theatre organization as well. She had little difficulty in entering the film field. When Savitri was 12, she was offered a role in the film called Agni Pariksha. But bad luck, but finally was dropped as she looked too young for the role. She looked too young. So that was first setback. Next one, she was given a song sequence in Ranante Rane Ranu in Patala Bhairavi. Savitri's part in it was brief. Of course, in that song, Savitri's part was very brief, very small. But the effect of her performance was considerable. Maybe her part was very small and very less. But the people considered her talent in acting. And her expressions were beautiful. Savitri's expressions were beautiful. A lot of filmmakers recognize a potential artist in her. That means the lot of producers and directors recognize that she is going to be a promising actor. And don't forget that she is such a beautiful actress. As a result, she was elevated means promoted, to the role of heroine by the noted director L.V. Prasad in the film Samsaram in 1950. On the set, she was nervous, she was very fearful, she was frightened by seeing all the stars around her. So she was very nervous. And she had to repeat many takes, and this proved setback for her. Oh my God, again setback. It was proved one more setback for her. The role was given to someone else and she was given a small role of less important. Of course, she got a role, but it was a very small role. So again setback. In the film Devadasu in 1953, one of the best picturizations of Sarath Chandra Chatterjee's novel Devadas, Parvati comes alive in Savitri. If we see Savitri, really we believe that we cannot see Savitri there and we can see that Parvati is there. Parvati is there. Then the young Parvati, so my dear friends, ready for the description of a Savitri. The young Parvati with curly hair, a lock of hair straying to her forehead, a small hair here, small hair, straying means moving on her forehead. Such a beautiful, right? The large round blackberry eyes, the eyes are very black. Of course, there is significance about her eyes. I will tell you, we will discuss it later. Blackberry eyes looking out from an innocent face. Oh, see that. Her face is very innocent. In that innocent face, she had a blackberry eyes. And on her forehead, the hair is straying. And apart from that, she had a curly hair. Wow, such a beautiful, right? Innocent face left an indelible imprint. What do you mean of indelible imprint? Indelible means impossible to remove. That picture, blackberry eyes, hair straying on forehead and curly hair and innocent face, those feelings which we cannot remove from our eyes, from our mind for a long time. So that is indelible imprint in the minds of cine lovers. She portrayed, she picturized, she acted Devada's love and the role of rich man's wife marvelously. So in the Devadas movie, she did two roles. One was as a lover of Devadas and the other one was a rich wife of a rich man. So she did the both in such a marvelously. Savitri left her mark in this evergreen Telugu classic. Nobody forgets her. Nobody forgets her. I believe. So Savitri established her credentials with Ardhangi, her acting skills and her priorities, and we can say that her skills in acting and established with a movie called Ardhangi in 1955. She gave an exceptionally brilliant performance as a woman forced to marry a mentally retarded person. Here the person is again A&R. She nurses him back to health. She also teaches a lesson to her in-laws who conspire against her husband. What do you mean of conspire? Planning to do something negative. So that was a movie about Ardhangi. Now, Savitri captured the audiences with her charm, beauty and magnificent acting. The first one is that she was very beautiful And second one, that she was captured audience with her acting skills. She was able to convey wide range of feelings through her expressive eyes. I told you, no? She had blackberry eyes. With her blackberry eyes, I'm sorry. With her blackberry eyes, she conveyed all the expressions, various expressions through her eyes. And her mischievous look, it captivates anyone. Her looks, wow, what a look. It captivates anyone for that matter. Just if you see once the Savitri's face, Savitri's looks, certainly you cannot forget her looks, her charm and her magnificent skills. And the look of fake anger provokes, the look filled with the real anger pierces the heart. If suppose, let us say, if somebody is showing a fake anger, nothing happens. For it is like a comedy. A nice face you have. But if you see the real anger, suddenly it pierces our heart. For Savitri, if she sees like this, suddenly people feel that it is a real anger. People feel that it is a real anger. Yeah. The look of passion while waiting for her lover, and the pain with the real, the pain-filled look when her love fails. With so much pain, she was waiting and failed, and the confident look that seems ready to face any situation. All these myriad emotions, different emotions, are hidden in her eyes. All these emotions, how beautiful it is. The dimensions are endless. She has showed in different dimensions, and pages can be filled to describe the magical spell of her eyes. If you want to write about the magical spell of her eyes, even of course we need to find out the pages and pages and pages. We can write a number of books. That is the magic of her eyes. Such a beautiful eyes. Then Savitri's amazing talent was in full form in Missamma, a hit comedy that established Savitri's place firmly as a star. So after Missamma onwards, she was considered as one of the stars in Telugu film industry. And Mary in the film comes into an agreement with a Hindu youth, M.T. Rao, the NTR name, to pretend as a couple in order to get a job in a school. So pretend, that means they have to act like as if they were a couple. They have to act. But really, here in that movie, the Savitri's character was, I believe, she was a Christian, and the entire character was a Hindu. He was Hindu and she was Christian. But the headmaster who wants to take them, that there were some orders were there, some rules they need to follow. That the first rule was they need to be Hindus and they must be married. Those were the two rules. So I believe that you can watch the movie once again, the Missamma. And Mary was a Christian to the core. She was a hardcore Christian. And whereas Rao was a tolerant Hindu, he never tolerated any other religion except Hinduism. What results in a 3-hour pure comedy for the audience. The audience felt a majestic comedy. The audience had seen a majestic comedy, a beautiful comedy in that movie. So, my dear friends, don't miss that Missamma movie. Yeah, super. I believe that in this present, of course, the present generation may see or may not, but even now, just I'm advising you to see once the Missamma movie. Okay, so this is the part 1 of this Savitri topic, and there is some part 2 is there, and we can continue the part 2 in the next video. So my dear friends, if you want to know more about Savitri, please wait and watch till video 2 comes. Your Sudhakar. Thank you.